Bitcoin once again is on the move and it's about to get even crazier than we first thought. We're going to be breaking down some key chart analysis so that you understand exactly how big this opportunity is, as well as some massive news when it comes to Bitcoin adoption and the wider cryptocurrency market. There is a lot to unpack in this video, so strap in, get ready, hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. So as we all know, things tend to repeat themselves, or certainly they tend to rhyme, but every single time Bitcoin goes through a very obvious phase. And as much as we talked about accelerated cycles and maybe slightly different with institutional investment, it's playing out exactly as it's done for the last 4 years, specifically around election time as well. We have the bear market, we then have the recovery, the accumulation, and then the blast off, the banana zone many people do talk about. And this is pretty much where we sit right now. Currently November, the price action on Bitcoin is wild, breaking once again above 76,000. We'll take a look at the chart, but get ready. Every single time Bitcoin does what it's about to do. What's interesting is it's really starting to build in terms of futures to start to see a significant push. Now, futures market has been going crazy all on the back of that Trump election, but there is huge amounts with price targets of around 80 to 84,000, given where the longs are at. And there isn't a lot to stop this. What you're going to see is a significant amount of short trades being liquidated. It's going to absolutely push the price. If the bulls want to come in, expect 80,000 very, very quickly. Now, there is more that's happening, and you need to understand that. Such as this, Detroit is now to become the biggest and largest city in the US to accept cryptocurrency payments for taxes and other fees. This is wild. Detroit residents will soon have the option to pay their taxes and other city fees using cryptocurrency through a secure platform managed by PayPal. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know exactly what we've been talking about with PayPal. They have positioned themselves perfectly for this bull run. And you may say, well, okay, they're going to support the narrative of paying tax, etc. They are going to allow everyday people to access crypto and understand how easy and simple and cheap this can be. If you think about how you've got to do it, and the fact that it can just be on every single person's phone is the first step to mass interest when it comes to retail. Officials announced today in doing so, Detroit will become the largest US city to accept crypto payments. Pretty wild in fairness when you think about that. Detroit is building a technological friendly environment that empowers residents and entrepreneurs, said Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan. We're excited to be one of the first major US cities to explore blockchain civic applications and allow residents to use their cryptocurrency as a payment options. Really important to understand the words there. One of the first. That means this has been discussed quite aggressively. And why wouldn't it be? We all know that Donald Trump was going to be super pro cryptocurrency when he came in. He has to fill through on that and absolutely make sure he does deliver. But this is a big deal. We've also seen recently as well, and I think this is why there is such a desire right now in the US, why I think we're seeing such accumulation of Bitcoin and altcoins, is because of what's about to come. We talked about this. November the 1st was meant to be the day that we saw Russia come into the market. Well, guess what? It's November the 8th and they are here. Russian Sovereign Wealth Fund announces that it is going to be starting to mine Bitcoin. We've been talking about this for a while. Regulations been changed and now they're coming in. And interestingly enough, Vladimir Putin coming out today saying that he was open to rebuilding connections with the US and other countries. Why? Because he is coming into power to mine Bitcoin. It's absolutely wild to think about it, which means, and can only mean, it is a matter of time until China comes to the fray. We know obviously the ambition and absolutely the ambition of when it comes to BRICS. This could be a simple matter of time. Yet again, we see over $3 billion in ETF flows. Again, everybody is stacking Bitcoin. Remember, only 450 Bitcoin is produced every single day. And when you start looking at someone on here like BlackRock or Grayscale buying huge amounts of Bitcoin, it is absolutely crazy to think. You've got there with massive purchases coming in from Franklin Templeton, as well as others buying huge amounts of Bitcoin as it kind of falls through. And ultimately over 3 billion. When you look at it in terms of the flows recently, 45 million, we've got some to come in. Actually, we saw a little bit of outflows from BlackRock today. But again, another mechanic that tells us Bitcoin is on the cusp of doing something that I don't think anyone ever expected. It's going to blast off. We could even see 100,000 by the end of this year, which would be pretty crazy. So take a look at the charts. Look how crazy that is. The breakout from this channel we talked about, the support, and then absolute skyrockets on the back of the US election. And again, it looks like it's going to run once again. Ethereum starting to pick up and some altcoins having a pretty good rally. But look at this, 76,161. What's really interesting and definitely worth your time just to stick around for 2 more minutes is this. This is the weekly candle and the monthly candles when it comes to Bitcoin. This chart we've had now for a while, which indicates the previous cycles we've had. And on every single occasion, bar none, when we see the break above the horizontal line from the previous all-time high, we then see the start of the absolute banana stage. You can see it here. We had 4 huge months before we hit that top there from 67,000. A massive, massive increase of well over 291%. You can get exactly the same here. The break above the line and then the absolute parabolic move over 1,000% there back in 2017. So we're absolutely at that place right now. What does it look like? The break above. We then see the monumental move above this line. Even if you went back to 200%, you're at $236,000 on Bitcoin. I actually revised my prediction when it came to the inevitable price. I originally was a 130, 150 kind of person. I think we could even see 200,000 at the top of the bull market. But right now, everything is pointing at the craziest bull market cycle you've ever seen. Let me know what you think about it all in the comments down below. It absolutely supports the channel. I love reading them as well. So do please make sure you put them down there. And I appreciate you all for watching the video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Turn your notification bell on. You cannot afford to miss any content coming out here from the 2Bit Crypto channel. And we're on our way to 30,000 subscribers. So I really appreciate your support with that as well. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you soon. Take care.